Hi, everybody, and welcome to our first ever All Souls virtual pre-K kindergarten class on our very brand new YouTube channel. Hooray! My name is Cathy. This is my friend Heidi. She might be singing for us later. We'll see. All right. I am so glad that you joined me today. Before we get started, we'll say goodbye to Heidi for now. Bye, Heidi. We're going to get our wiggles out first. Hopefully, we'll see you later. All right. Now we're going to get our wiggles out before we light our chalice and say our opening words. You ready? Follow me. I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. Are you wiggling your toes? I'm wiggling my toes. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my nose. Now, no more wiggles are left in me, so I can be still as still can be. Perfect. We are ready to light our chalice and say our opening words. Flaming chalice, burning bright, kindly share with us your light. Help us learn so we may care for all people everywhere. Perfect. All right, we are going to be talking about water today. I have with me a special box. It's called a Wonder Box. Did you hear that? I heard something in our Wonder Box. Let's open it and see what it is, all right? Let's see. Oh, what is this? Let's think about that a minute while I put our Wonder Box down. What do you suppose this is? That's right, it's a straw. We can blow air through a straw. And when we blow air through a straw into a bowl of soapy water, what do you suppose we get? That's right, bubbles. We are going to be blowing bubbles today. First, we need a bowl. I'm going to put a little bit of water in the bowl and then a tiny amount of dish soap. All right, let's see if we can blow a bubble. Ooh, isn't that neat? Look how the water swirls around in the bowl too. Swirls underneath our bubbles. You know, water is very important to us Unitarian Universalists. This month, September, is when we celebrate our water communion. Water helps remind us that we're all connected. We're all friends, just like water is connected by rain and streams and creeks and ponds and rivers and lakes and ocean. And when we feel this connection to our church, it fills us with happiness and renews our spirits. It's just wonderful. We can't get together like we used to, but we can still stay connected by telling stories and playing games with each other. Let's blow a few more bubbles. Notice how the bubbles lie on top of each other. They're all a part of each other, just like we're a part of our All Souls family. Maybe later on today, you can blow bubbles with your family. All you'll need to have is a bowl. Have a grown-up help you put some water in the bowl. And have mom or dad or another grown-up go ahead and put a little bit of dish soap in there. Before you start blowing your bubbles, just to be safe, you might want to practice blowing air through your straw first. So you put your straw in your mouth and blow out. You should feel air on the palm of your hand. That will tell you if you're doing that correctly. Once you've practiced that a few times, you can blow bubbles with your family as long as you want to. All right, now, I needed to get a drink of water. Water is very important. Now, remember earlier I said we can't get together like we used to, but we can still tell stories with each other. I have a special story I would like to tell you today. It's about something that lives in the water. What do you suppose that is? Fish. Fish live in the water. And this is a story about a beautiful fish who finds friendship and happiness when he learns to share. It's called Rainbow Fish, and it's by Marcus Pfister. Let us begin. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. The other fish would call him Rainbow Fish. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, and he had sparkling silver scales among them. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," the other fish would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Oh, please give me one of your beautiful shiny scales. They are so beautiful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away whenever he swam by. Boy, that's not very nice. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am quite beautiful. Why is it that nobody likes me?" "Well, I cannot answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." Oh, I hope she can. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside. He couldn't see anything. But just then, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. There she is. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus in a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean, but you will learn how to be happy." Oh, I can't," the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please, don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The Rainbow Fish wavered. "Only one very small shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the blue fish. "Oh, thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glimmering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scales flashing. It didn't take long before Rainbow Fish was surrounded by all the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The Rainbow Fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one glimmering scale left. His most prized possessions had all been given away, yet he was very, very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," the other fish called. "Come and play with us." "Oh, here I come," said the rainbow fish. And happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. The end. Isn't that a wonderful story? I love the story of Rainbow Fish. He makes lots of friends after he learns how to be kind and share. Speaking of friends, I have a friend here with me. Remember, we saw her at the beginning of our class. Her name is Heidi. Oh, there she is. And she is the most wonderful singer, songwriter, musician, and all-around kind person you could ever meet. Hi, Heidi. How are you today?
Hi, Miss Cathy. Thank you so much for that story.
Oh, sure.
I learned so much about being a friend and sharing and giving. Thank you so much for reading that for us.
You are quite welcome. We're hoping if we ask nicely, you might play a song for us.
Of course.
Oh,
you
yay.
bet. Yay!
All right, let's all get comfy cozy and take it away, Heidi.
Thank you. I have brought a song, Baby Beluga, for you. And you might have heard it. Show me a thumb if you have heard this Baby Beluga before. Awesome. You're going to hear a little bit about what it's like for a baby beluga whale living in the ocean. There are some dolphins there. I actually found this little dolphin toy to share with you. And I did a little bit of research about dolphins and whales. Here, look what this does. Woo! It's a little keychain light. But and what I learned was that in the ocean community, the dolphins might be more like the one in class who isn't following the rules and playing around and being rowdy, but the beluga whale is the one who's sitting in class and paying attention and following his virtual learning and maybe being peaceful. Let me show you the sign for peace. Can you try this? That's the sign for peace. So that whale is sitting in the class being peaceful, maybe even holding the peace for the class. So I'm going to sing Baby Beluga, and I hope you'll sing along with me. This first part that we sing, that's the song, the part that happens over and over, and is the chorus. You can sing that along. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea, swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven above and the sea below, and a little white whale on the go. Baby beluga, baby beluga, is the water warm? Is your mama home with you? So happy, way down yonder where the dolphins play, where you dive and splash all day. Waves roll in and the waves roll out. See the water squirting out of your spout. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Baby beluga, oh baby beluga, sing your little song, sing for all your friends. We'll like to hear you. When it's dark, you're home and fed, curl up snug in your water bed. The moon is shining and the stars are out. Good night, little whale, good night. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Baby beluga, baby beluga, with tomorrow's sun, another day's begun. You'll soon be waking. Everybody sing. Baby beluga in the deep blue sea, swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven go. You're just a little white whale on the go.
Oh, that was lovely, Heidi. Thank you so much. And you play the guitar so well, too. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. Wasn't that beautiful? We are almost ready to extinguish. That means to put out. It's a fancy word that means to put out. We're about to extinguish our chalice and say our closing words. But before we do that, I have one more exercise for you. All right. First, let's get those wiggles out. I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. Keep wiggling your toes. Get all those wiggles out. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my nose. Now, no more wiggles are left in me, so I can be still as still can be. All right, this last exercise is a meditation exercise or a relaxation exercise. All right, first, let's sit up nice and comfortably in our chair. Sit up nice and tall, or if you're on the floor, sit up nice and tall. Put your hands in your lap or on your knees. And find your breath moving in your body by taking a deep breath in and letting it out through your mouth. Focus your eyes in front of you, or if you want to, you can also close your eyes if you want to do that. And find that breath moving around one more time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And imagine you are water. You're floating along in a beautiful, peaceful pond. Your legs become water. Your arms become water. Your head becomes water. We're floating peacefully in this beautiful pond. You can even rock back and forth if you want to. I could just sit here and float all day long. It's so peaceful and relaxing. All right. Now slowly turn your legs back into your legs, your arms into arms, and your head into your head. Great. Now I want you to take that peaceful, relaxed feeling with you through the rest of the day, okay? All right. Let's extinguish our chalice while I say the closing words. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. May love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. I want to thank you for joining me today. I had a fun time and I hope you did too. And a special thanks to my friend Heidi for singing Baby Beluga. I love that song. I hope all of you have a spectacular day today. I hope you have fun blowing bubbles with your family. Parents, if you liked the video that you saw today, you can comment below. I will see everybody next month. Go out and have a great day. Goodbye, everybody.